Hi, this week's video is on leaflets and getting the leaflets done and getting them out there. So we've covered this before on a previous lesson or day we've had together, but let's just reiterate what we've been doing. So quick note on the type of leaflet and the cost, so just so it sinks in. We're looking for 135 gram leaflets, single-sided print. The matte or shininess or silkiness of a leaflet doesn't really matter. 135 gram though. The reason 135 gram is because if it's any thinner, it'll crease up and fold up going through the letterbox and landing on the mat. If it's any thicker, it becomes quite heavy to carry, for the leafleters. So what we do is 135 gram. That's the industry standard of leaflet, single-sided print, and it doesn't matter whether it's glossy or matte, whatever's on a deal at the time. Now, for the size, we go for A5. A5 because A4 arguably is a better size to go for, but they become too heavy to carry in the in the leaflets bag, and A5 is the kind of the next best thing. So most of us use A5. A5 it's obviously half the weight, and our leaflets carry 1,000 leaflets. So 1,000 leaflets. Imagine if it was A4 double size, it'd be double the weight. So that's 2,000. So equivalent. So how should they look? Well, it's really weird because all the major retailers are putting these glossy, very thin, glossy pamphlets out, and arguably again they're the best ones to use because they've done the research, they've done the split testing, they've seen which works. These are actually quite expensive. So A5 single leaflet is the next best thing, and that's what we all use as small businesses. So, do we go to the high street store with the guys with the uniforms on, as the big printer in town with the glass fronted shop and the big red counters and the uniform? No, they're the most expensive to go for. There's a couple of guys we use. We either use backstreet printers on the ground in the actual patch because they can change our leaflets on a whim and so we can split test and change codes on the leaflets if we're giving bonuses out. Or we use the Fairprint on eBay. I've got a shop. They're charging for 5,000 leaflets. They're charging £54, which is a pretty decent price for leaflets. And how should they look? Well, the design of the leaflet should follow the AIDA model: attention, interest, desire and action. And if it follows that model, you can have a picture on it, that's totally alright. It doesn't matter whether it's an ugly leaflet or a regular leaflet, it still follows the AIDA model. Pictures generally go on regular leaflets, not ugly ones. The difference being is that regular leaflets are better, arguably better, for BMV areas, and ugly leaflets are better for lease option patches. That's the slightly better educated, slightly higher value properties. Not expensive properties, because we stay out of those areas, but actually the slightly better educated areas with the semi-detached houses and the lawns on the front and the driveways and the cul-de-sacs and stuff. So that's where the ugly leaflet goes. As a general rule, that's not a golden rule. I'm not saying you can't do lease options in BMV areas and vice versa, but as a general rule. So that's a little bit about leafleting. I hope that's something. I hope it's helpful for you. I'll check in again on the channel and I'll give you some more videos. My name is Mark Ironson. Speak to you soon.